Well, this is very pleasant for once. Nothing is happening. We're going forward at about 4.5 knots, 18 miles to go, and about 2.5 hours and we'll be there. In time for lunch. May make omelette. This is how it is. Instead of me sitting here enjoying it, I need to go down below, start making buffet lunch for the captain.
We always eat well when the first mate's having a good time, so it's worth investing that extra little bit of effort.
Well, I'll take it as a compliment. Off I go, where I belong.
Why are you still here?
Into the darkness.
I can hear talking, but I don't hear eggs being beaten.
Jesus Christ, just when I'm doing omelette. Oh. Wow, that would be interesting to know.
I hope you haven't lost your lure.
That would be interesting to know what has snapped. Nearly took the entire line out. Nothing left, so... it must have been something with teeth.
Could have been your dodgy knot, no?
Go back to the omelette. Seriously, running out of my lures. Need to make some from the Dorito bags again. But this time I'm gonna use a cedar plug. I've never caught anything on it. I only used it once, so let's see. Got one. Oh my god, I'm never gonna finish this omelette.
Oh, what you got there?
Wow. I think the fish is getting bigger and bigger in the Pacific. Okay, I'm gonna be here a while. Cup of tea, please. Well, good news is I don't need to be asking you to slow down, do I? You haven't managed to get this boat over 3 knots today. Another Pacific check. Good job that we really liked it. Room service.
Oh, there you are. I think I placed my order 30 minutes ago, didn't I?
Yes, and on top of that we ran out of omelettes, so we had to serve scrambled.
What happened there? Ran out of omelettes.
That's it, ran out. Don't have any.
Blame it on the swell. Did your hand slip with the whisk?
It doesn't matter what happens.
How is it?
Omelette-like.
So the next anchorage, Chacala, is noted for 2 things. Firstly, that it's a really beautiful palm tree lined grove, and it looks just picturesque. It's got restaurants on the beaches, palapas, all the things that the first mate loves about Mexico and cruising. The second point to note about it is that it's quite rolly. It's quite a bad anchorage actually, and the swell is supposed to wrap around the little point and get you while you're on the hook. So we'll see what it is. It could go either way at the moment, but there's a lot riding on it because the first mate has been dreaming about this place ever since we entered Mexico. Today's sail was a short hop to nearby tropical paradise, Chacala.
Two miles to go and we're there. No boats are showing on AIS, so that's a good sign. Hopefully there will be no boats. The guidebook says that there is only space for 5 or 6 boats. So it will be a nightmare if we arrived and there will be already 6 or 7 boats there. Don't know what we would do.
It's either a very good sign or a very bad sign. Maybe the swell will be raging by the time we arrive. And the first mate's dreams will be shattered.
Well, I see one boat and it's rocking like crazy. I think we better prepare the stern anchor.
One last jibe and we could point right into the anchorage. Well, we're just coming in now. The clouds come in with us, and so is the swell. It looks quite rolly over there. There's 2 boats that we see on anchor, and they're moving around like crazy right now. So hopefully we can find some shelter. We tried to tuck in behind the small headland to shelter from the swell.
I think it's good job that we are putting the stern anchor out because, you know, I don't think we could cope with this for a few days. Whew, that was close. I didn't time properly. He would have killed me if I let that go.
How was that?
I nearly lost it.
Did you?
I just
I
caught it.
saw you stepped away in a hurry.
Ooh, I'm loving Chacala already. We bought a kilo of shrimps for $10. Look at the size of those. Yum. And since we arrived in Chacala, I thought I'd push the boat out as a celebration for our milestone. Lovely chocolate coffee cake.
Chocolate cake in Chacala. Now we're living the dream.
Now is this where someone pushes?
Sadly, our arrival's celebrations proved premature.
Wow, what a rolly night. Actually, it was one of the rolliest nights we've ever experienced. So far, Chacala hasn't delivered. So what we're gonna do now is one boat just left this morning. So we're gonna take its spot because I think it was the only boat which was not rolling. So we're gonna go much closer to the Pangeros, to that little cove over there, and see whether that makes any difference. Otherwise, I don't know how long we could do this. This is my dream, remember? Hope to stay for a week. But we need to judge it on the anchorage state. So far, not great.
Oh, it's looking better already. The swell is much less. I did have to draw up the stern anchor quite near some rocks, so we'll send the first mate down later to dive on that. But it looks good. So far, this is much better. We've only moved 50, 100 feet sideways, but we're so much better protected.
Oh yeah, it's a huge difference. Just 100 feet across, and we're barely moving, and the sun came out too.
Despite its challenging anchorage, Chacala did not disappoint. We checked in for a week in the slow lane here, checking out the small town, hiking through the jungle, and being gently rocked to sleep by the Pacific swell. It was sad that our travels wouldn't take us back this way again, but the benchmark was set high, and we'll be on the lookout for another Chacala in every small town we visit. More joys of boat life right here. I'm sitting next to our mouldy shower seat. We can't seem to stop the mold growing on it, so we just have to sit outside in the sun. for a little while. And secondly, you take your eyes off any zippers or backpacks for more than a couple of weeks and they just seize up solid. So I have to spray them with WD-40 and try and unjam them. The whole place is falling apart around us, slowly but surely. I think WD-40 are going to sponsor season 2 of Sailing Bohemia. I think I left this one too long.
Yeah, it's a real disaster. We can't open our backpack. Seriously. The things we come up with, huh?
I thought that was going to be the title of the episode. Locked out! Could never accuse Sailing Bohemia of clickbait. Will it shift? What else have we answered? What else have we got?
Got your finger on a zipper. Near-death experience.
Zipper failures 2021. When zippers go wrong.
Hola!
So that was the least stressful landing of the Pacific coast so far. Long may they continue. I've never seen a structural fig tree before. But that's actually what's holding all those tons of bricks up.
Health and safety's gone crazy in Mexico. It seems like we are so close to the rocks with the boat, but it always seems that way from a land. When you're on a boat, it seems miles away. Still, best watch out for the weather. It's amazing. Even on Pacific coast Mexico, we are the only boat in the bay. I thought I will pretty much finish once we leave the Sea of Cortez, but so far we haven't been to a busy anchorage yet, have we?
That's true, we've got the whole place to ourselves.
This is exactly how I imagined. Yesterday it was so-so with the clouds, but today Chacala definitely delivered. Cheers! I put a bit of rum in it. It's called Coco Loco.
Something tells me this might be how you imagine coming to the tropics.
Definitely is. Should want more. Big pair of coconuts. You see, some people have babies. I have coconuts with rum. Everything I always wanted. My baby.
I wondered why you were drinking for 2 now. Too much rum. I think the whole hip flask went in there. Someone's got a problem. When in Rome, we're going to follow the trail of coconut husks to our next anchorage, I think.
Look at that. Well, I'm representing the American culture. Can't eat Mexican every day. Just got pies and donuts. The essentials. A bit of a fruit as well, you know. 5 a day. There you go. This is my 5 a day. 2 donuts, 2 pies, and a bit of drinks.
There was a mad rush, a panic, some would say, to grab his wallet when he found out that there was a donut seller on the beach in front.
Well, yeah, you don't want them to run out.
It's the poor child that he pushed out the way to get to the front of the queue that I feel sorry for.
Move away! My donuts! Get out of my way!
Join us next time on Sailing Bohemia, where... peace and quiet again, till the first mate pipes up.
See what I have to deal with? I'm being provoked on a daily basis.
And the captain's chickens come home to roost as he gets seasick on passage.
Poor Tom, he's not feeling well. Don't know what it is. He's feeling seasick.
What's wrong with me? Feeling dizzy. If you are enjoying our episodes and would like to buy us a drink, then please head over to www.patreon.com/Sailing Bohemia, where you'll find a small menu of our favorite cocktails to choose from. Special thanks in this episode go to our latest patrons for keeping Bohemia's cocktails iced and spiced. Thank you to the Slater family from California, who have just finished sailing school and are poised to start their sailing adventure. And thank you to the Cartwright family from Arizona, who are gearing up for a grand cruising adventure of their own in the years to come. Thank you so much, and here's to you.
Cheers!
I think the whole hip flask went in there. Someone's got a problem. If you enjoyed this episode, then please don't forget to tell YouTube all about it by commenting, liking, and sharing. See you next time.